Okay, hello everyone. My name is Keely Nicole Lang, and I am a manicurist and a student. I am in my second-ish year of college, and this is my first episode of my podcast where I let out all my emotions from the week, and this is just an outlet for me. Um, and for my friends who are away so that they can be updated with my life. It's a way so that I know that I am on track, and it's just a little updater for me. So let's just go over today. Today's been a weird, funky day. I just want to talk about that. Um, so I woke up this morning sick as hell, like sicker than a dog. Woke up, had a huge fucking migraine, mind you. Okay, huge migraine where I was like, "Whoa, like I can't even look at the light, like the light's killing me." All right? And it's because I have a sinus infection a little bit. It's going well. I'm drugged up now. I feel a lot more better. It's about 7 o'clock, and I am in my room recovering. I've doom scrolled till I couldn't doom scroll anymore. I've cried, I've laughed, I've gotten angry, as one does when they doom scroll. And the reason why I wanted to do this is because I am known in my friend group for talking way too fucking much, all right? I like to talk. I like to hear myself speak. And I I don't know. I just wanted to do this. I was watching Upstairs Neighbors. I love their podcast. I love Dom. I love them both. They're so amazing. And they were talking about how you just gotta bet on yourself. And today has been there's been signs everywhere where something is pulling me to create something. I don't know if it's to just speak what's on my mind. I don't know if it's to do nails. I've done nails already today. I'm gonna be honest, wasn't the best set I've done in a hot minute, all right? But with one thing comes another, okay? Energy is always transformative, okay? And I really like something's like pulling me to create something. Something's pulling me like something's like speak. You need to speak your mind. And so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna post this as it is, no breaks. I'm cussing in a storm. And I'm gonna post it on my Instagram. I'm gonna post it on my main Instagram and be like, go like this video. I don't have a lot of followers on Instagram. Um Mainly like I've got like almost 1,000. That's kind of a lot. But like I I like kind of speak my mind on my Instagram. And I try to be like mysterious and stuff. That shit never works out. That's not who I am, okay? I'm born to be a yapper and I need to embrace it. But this pull to be creative has been so inspiring in me today. I as I was driving cuz my friend graduated. As many of my friends know, I graduated from nail school. It was a 6 month long program. I did 600 hours, and I have to do my written and practical exam. So I'm partially licensed to be a manicurist or nail tech, someone would say. And we have a graduation at my school. I went to my friend's graduation. On my way to my friend's graduation, man, someone I was just driving, listening to Upstairs Neighbors with Dom and Maya. And, I woke up sick, wasn't feeling my best. Energy was a little low, but they were just, they created something and it got them to be on TMG. And I love TMG. I love Noel Miller. Fuck Cody Co. Okay. But I just was in the mood of creativity, right? I'm driving and I'm just driving. And I get into the other lane because my exit is coming soon. The person that was in front of me got in front of me and hit their brakes. I proceeded to hit my brakes too. I get back into the other lane. The person's zooms up, and then they they basically start cussing me out and flipping me off and telling me to go to hell. What the fuck? Okay, like it's not like, and usually like whenever stuff like that happens, I'm like, have a blessed day, bless your heart. The Southern Belle in me really wants to, show them who's boss, right? But something in me got mad this time. Like usually, like I'm like you don't know who I am. You don't know who the fuck I am, okay? And you're over here road rating in your Honda Civic that you owe $70,000 on, okay? Because you got a fuck ass interest rate, and you're I didn't do anything, all right? And then as I'm driving from the graduation, I go to the graduation, I I'm driving back, someone else gets mad at me and they're riding on my ass. So there's just a lot of like this tends to happen where there's a lot of negative energy where my brain is like, we got to do something. We got to do something big. So, I'm a little bipolar. I'm going to admit it. I've got ADHD, I've got anxiety, I've got depression. I got it all right? We just going to throw bipolar in the pot and see where it goes. But I I really I really admit that like sometimes when I'm creative it never falls through, but I don't know. I really hope this does something. They're never gonna be long. I just need to talk. And the moments that I can doom scroll, and I'm not doing homework or nails, like I want to create. I want to do something creative. And those people who probably were having a bad day and taking it out on me, that's their fault. I can't really do much about that. You know what I mean? But I can't take that energy that they gave me. Yeah, I can be a little douche about it, and like I that lady who was flicking me off and telling me to go to hell, she literally went. I zoomed up past her and I stared her dead in her eyes. I'm not confrontal. That person probably could have had a gun. Fuck, you know. But I'm choosing to take the energy, the negative energy that they passed my way, and I'm choosing to put it towards something creative. Um, Other signs that I got today. I was seeing 777 a lot. 444. Okay. Something's calling me to do something. I don't know what it is. I don't know if this is going to do anything. I'm just going to make something, post it and call it a day. If it calls me to come back to it, if it's nagging at me, to come back, hey, do this, do this, do this. We'll see. Um Another thing, I don't get sick often, y'all. I need this to be like made extremely like I don't get sick often. I was telling my friends, I get sick like maybe like this sick maybe once every 3 years. I'm 19 years old, all right? So I guess it was calling. But I don't get like where I'm like, "Oh, what the fuck?" I'm a stomach issues girl. I like bevs, I like my substances, but I have a horrible microbiome. It's gonna eat me in my ass later in life, but to each is their own. Um, but so let me explain the situation. I'm all over the place, but this is gonna lead to a whole compass subject. Um, I my first semester after graduating from high school of college, I fucking failed my classes. My GPA right now as a I don't know even know what I am. I don't know if I'm a freshman. I'm not a junior. I'm not a sophomore. I guess a second part two freshman. As a part two freshman, um, my GPA is a point 0.6. All right, I go to community college, y'all, in Texas. All right, the professors here are amazing. They're amazing people. They teach at beautiful schools, So it's definitely never their fault. It's usually my fault. All right. And I went to an amazing high school in Texas, and I just I'm I'm usually one of the people who's like an academic. Like I choose the path of to achieve academic excellence. That is what I feel I'm born to do, is to be academically excellent, and it's something that I've always dreamed of and that I've always wanted to pursue, is to do something great, to be the first in my family, because I'm not a first generation kid, I'm not a first college kid, but I have these like monuments that I have to build upon myself because my parents have done so much for me. Um, with that being said, me fucking being on the struggle bus my first semester, fucking foul. I left February. I started nail school. I just graduated nail school 2 weeks ago, and now I'm in my first week of college. And nail school was probably the best thing I probably could have done for myself. It was amazing. I met amazing people, the people who have built me to the woman I am today. I don't know where I would be without them. God definitely brought them into my life for a reason, and I absolutely appreciate them. Marissa, Tia, Jackie, Mariah, I love all of y'all. Y'all are amazing people. And I really do believe I was meant to go to nail school before I went to college, because I keep hearing like this voice in my head where it's like, you are where you're meant to be. Where when I was in last year around this time, I was like, what the fuck am I doing? I wasn't sure or anything. But I keep hearing this voice in my head that's like, I'm on the right track. I'm on the right track. You're on the right track. Keep going. You're doing the right thing? And so I'm getting sick. And when I'm sick, it usually has to correlate with something else, okay? I've been getting really spiritual and reconnecting my relationship with God, mainly because anything you do in this life, you cannot do without some sort of spiritual factor. Everything is made by design by some higher creator, whether it's God, whether it's your gods, whether it's my God, whether it's their God. Everything that we do in this life is made by design, and we cannot ignore the fact that there is something that is out there for us, okay? And so I've really been inept with my spiritual side. I grew up Baptist and oh what's Baptist. I grew up Baptist and another form of Christianity. My parents are more so non-denominational. Um, I don't really go to church. I'll admit it. I probably should, but I think that spirituality definitely correlates with your body and how your mind feels. And if your mind feels like it's out of wares or it's unorganized, then you need to really tap into what spiritually is wrong. There's something else that has correlation to why you feel like this? And maybe it's your gut health. Why aren't you eating healthy? Why aren't you eating the way you should? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. But with that being said, that doesn't mean I don't. Guys, I have an eyebrow piercing. All right, I know how to party it up. Don't play with me. But I what was I saying? Oh, um, I don't get sick often. All right, me being sick isn't something like that I really like that happens for me. I am blessed to have um a very healthy body. Do I treat it the way I should? Probably not. Am I working on it? One day at a time. That's all I can say. All right. And so I feel like it's like God telling me, slow down. Yeah? It's like, I don't know, something's like telling me to slow down and to rest. Like, because I'm jumping from nail school to school again. And I didn't have the break that I thought I was going to have. I thought I was going to graduate in July. I graduated in August, which is on track. I graduated on track. But I plan on doing 12 years of school. Like, maybe back to back, maybe not. But the next 4 years definitely are back to back. Um, I plan on doing summer classes. I plan on doing winter classes. I plan on being in school for a really long time. And something's just like, slow down, girl. Like some like I'm like I hate doom scrolling. It reminds me so much of like when I'm in a depressive state. And I did it today. And I usually don't allow myself to doom scroll. And I'm actually behind on schoolwork. And I'm like sitting here and I'm like, okay. Last year, what was going on? I was prepared. I knew where my classes were the day before I started school. I didn't know where the fuck I was going. I didn't even know if I was going to get in the parking garage at my campus. Okay. I'm at a different campus. I'm not at the campus that's closest to my house. I go to school in downtown. My community college campus is in downtown, not the one in the suburbs, okay? One of the many that are in the suburbs. Um I'm when I get into the class, when I would get into the class, I was late to my first class. I was late to my first class. And right as the class was ending, I turned to a girl and I was like, I didn't know who she was. She didn't know who I was. I was like, "Can I get your Instagram for notes and if I'm late?" I need to text that girl and ask her for notes. But like I didn't do that last year. I was really afraid to talk to people. Um I sat with people during lunch. I didn't do that last year. There's a lot of like I'm sick. There's a lot of like parallels that I'm looking at to where I'm like something like there's a change that is happening and whether I like it or not, it's changing and I can fall back or I got to keep up, you know? And it's between me and myself and I if whether or not I want to keep going or if I want to fall back and go back to my old traditions. I asked for this change. I asked for something different. I asked for something that I need, something that will take me out of this mindset that I had last year, you know, and now I'm getting it and it's completely different. It's not how I would have thought it would look, you know? Um I'm taking I'm full time technically. I'm not working at the same job I was working at last year. You know, I'm a lot more outgoing. And let me tell you, I was a lot more outgoing. Like, this is the most, like, I'm very outgoing now. Okay. And before that, I was still pretty outgoing. Like, you cannot get me to shut the fuck up about myself. I'm so serious. Um, yeah. Like, fuck, man. My computer broke again. That's one parallel. Last year, my computer broke around the same time. Um, but my iPad didn't break. What else? I have a lot more business. You know, I'm about to start my LLC. So there's that. But yeah, like, there's a lot of change that's happened, and I'm okay with it. And I just want to sit here and talk about change, and I want to talk about how, um, when something's calling you to change and when you feel as though you need to change, change. Because it's going to happen whether you like it or not, baby. Okay. When it's something call it and when something's calling you to create, feel it, fuel it, and do it. Okay. FFD. Okay. And I I have both coming at me. And with that being said, I think I'm gonna do a little like I don't know. I'm gonna do a little studying into why I feel this way and what this feeling is and why I feel called to this, you know? Um yeah, but I don't want to like get like I don't know. I want to talk about something goofy. So, let me find something on my phone and I want to let's go on TikTok. I won't have to show you any mercy. I could just kill you, you know? So we have real life William fucking Afton. Oh, let's talk about this guy. Yo, Judd. Hang on. Let me find the video. Oh, here. Pick up. Fuck a doggo, you real. Show me what you're working with. Shake your ass. Watch yourself. Shake your ass. Show me what you're working with. And you know what? Fuck yeah. I'm gonna pick up that fucking dollar. Hello. All right. I'm picking up the dollar. What can I say? Hello? Actually, let me make sure this isn't a minor. Oh, he's bi. Okay, I have tea. My friend, he was telling me that he's bi. Okay, my friend was telling me that he's bi, and like, that's crazy, right? But he's like, that's not crazy. I need it. The biphobia in the community, y'all. Can we please talk about it? That's not crazy, but it's just like, like, you don't know when evil is out there, okay? Bisexual men, but he's like a specific breed of bisexual men. Ginger, bisexual, black, all right? Knows how to dance. Probably got schizophrenia of some sort, all right? And this type of man will forever grace the earth. This type of man will never leave, Evolutionary laws say that whenever something is not needed to the development of a society or of a uh, what's it called? Like a species, it breeds itself out. It evolution, it Darwin, okay? This doesn't go away. The bisexual man does not go away. He's always been here. Don't let them fucking history books lie to y'all. The bisexual man has Thomas fucking Jefferson, all right? That man was fucking horrible, but Thomas Jefferson. All right? You think King Henry III wasn't getting down, talking about pick up a dollar? Hello, Da Vinci? Da Vinci. Hello? You don't think Da Vinci was listening to Claro and the Marias? Drinking a matcha? Reading the 7 laws of power? Like, hello? Can we please, as a society, I need us all to connect with each other. I need us all to come together and understand that the bisexual man will never go away. And we have to come together and understand that if we do want it to go away, and if we don't want this type of man to be extinguished, as some would say, okay, we need to outbreed them. All right. So that is why, as women, we all just need to become lesbians. Okay. And then they will never exist. They will cease to exist. Go ahead and right now, go ahead and text a lesbian for me and tell them how much you love them. And I'm going to text my lesbian and tell her how much I love her. Because we need to really appreciate them and we really need to thank them. Okay. We really do need to just like make sure you tell your lesbians that you love them. Okay. All right. I love you, Ellie. Thank you. Okay. Back to my TikTok. We need to. There's some things, guys, like where I can't just look at something and I'm be like, I need to write an essay on this. Like, I need to write a whole like book on this topic. He's blacker than me, all right? Okay? I can't. And my friend was saying that he's bisexual, okay? He's got a video. Didn't want to see the video. Real nigga. Heavy on the real nigga. What was the date? I need to show this to you. Okay, my best friend, her boyfriend's a drummer. I can't look at drummers the same. I always see Ada Maxwell stalk up. Like, this is not, I don't find this attractive whatsoever. And I think we as women, whenever our friends' boyfriends are into something or they do something that's very specific to them, immediate turn off. That's my, no. That's Aiden's thing. No, you can't, no, you know? Um, and like my other friend, her boyfriend plays rugby. I'm never dating a rugby player. What the fuck? What do I look like dating a rugby player? That's on me, okay? That's me as man, okay? What else? I can go down a list. Being a Democrat, okay? That's Mary's man's thing. I can't, like that's not something that I look now. Don't get me wrong, I'm not going to a Republican or conservative. Don't get me fucking wrong. But homeboy's about to be the senator of Connecticut handing out beaver tails, all right? At the local uh elders club, okay? What else? Basketball, you know? And another thing, if a guy has the same name as my friend's boyfriend, immediately swiping left. Fuck no. It disrupts the fucking energy, you know? Or her ex-boyfriend, okay? God forbid your friend knows how to get around town, all right? Now you're out of, you can't date drug dealers, you can't date the plug. You can't date your welder, you can't date the fucking guy from Target. You can't date Walmart. Okay? Now, that being said, that friend who gets around town, trust, she will find that man. She will find that man, okay? It's getting dark as hell. Let me turn on my flash. Oh, hi! Hello! Another thing. Um, if ew, um if a man um does anything and it's not in the good graces of me, immediate turn off. Look at my bags. You think I haven't been like, you think I don't know these games? And I want to share something with y'all that I love doing, okay? So you see this man is thirst trapping, okay? Okay. You go into the comment section, and this is what I want everyone to do, all right? I want everyone to go into the comment section, go to comment, type EVIL in all caps, and reply, okay? And then go ahead and like your comment. And then reply to that comment and put the devil speaks in the eyes of the beholder. Okay? This is how we keep bisexual men, okay?
Welcome to room 207. You're going to be with a room tour. Next room. All right.
Okay.
I want a BBL. 1, 2. Can I say one more thing to you?
Ronnie, I love you. You're amazing. Keep doing what you're doing.
Day with Zeke Pets is probably. Ooh, he popped the perk. Ooh,
Okay.
he about to put in work. Ooh, fuck me off the train.
As we can see, this man is trying to be funny. No. No. Go ahead and go into the comment section for me. 31K likes. Capital EVIL. Go ahead and press reply.
She got body for days. If you she. Excuse me.
With that being said, I'm gonna wrap it up here. I'm overstaying my welcome, but I really need people to reflect on who really is evil and who isn't evil. At the end of the day, a straight man who is thirst trapping on TikTok, and you go to his Instagram and there's a highlight of a woman, evil. Cartilage pierced, evil. All right. Goatee, Mexican, 5'11, 5'9, evil. Likes cats, enjoys reading, evil. Okay. We really need as a society to understand who truly is and isn't evil. Women, as you go out onto the day and you are looking at men who are potential maters, okay, make sure you look for the signs of something that is evil. Use your intuition, okay? God gave you a brain, use it, baby. Because one day, a truly good man, Amish, has never seen a phone a day in his life. Potentially a stud in disguise, okay? Was raised by lesbians and was a IVF baby, okay? From a sperm bank. That is who your soulmate is. All right. Love you all. Go ahead and comment Dubai chocolate if you watch this whole video. Um, but yeah, have a great day. It's 7:50. But whatever time you're watching this, have an amazing day, have an amazing night, have an amazing evening. If you're on your way to work watching this, have an amazing, you know, go ahead and make sure you thank God for waking up this morning. Thank whoever you thank, okay? If you don't believe in anyone, um thank yourself for waking up, thank your body, thank your soul for waking yourself up and being able to see another beautiful day and drive safe and get home safe. Bye.